Listeners, welcome in to not two, three. Oh, never would it be four. Think again. It is Mostly Speakin' Sentai's 5th year anniversary with me, James.
And me, Nicole.
Here on Mostly Speakin' Spider-Man. It's too exciting. Yes, guys, like you said, 5 whole beers. Oh, I'm drunk and I can't think straight, can't see straight. I have double vision. There's 2 Nicoles. Oh, my goodness. My dreams have come true. It's my queen, my 5-long-year co-host. That's a half a decade and half of our love we've been doing this show. It's the emissary of hell, a.k.a. the woman who will risk her life to never be promised a thing. It's the Bricks, the emissary of hell, Jakis.
Hi.
Hello. How are you? It's 5 years.
I'm depressed, but not in like the sad way, in the like stressed way.
In the Halloween is come and gone way.
But it is still hard to get out of bed. And I just want to play Animal Crossing all day.
Well, that's because Henry has been leaving glass shards around our bed.
Yeah.
It's very hard to get out of bed.
Yeah.
And he's saw-trapped it. You know where you put... someone like ties your head with a band so it's hard to like sit up, but then when he finally snips it and it has you blindfolded, it lands into his ass.
Yeah.
Everyone knows, if you've seen like Sleepaway Camp, you know the prank, or if you've had this prank done too, or if you've done it, you're a douchebag. Don't just have like, oh, hey, yeah, can you sit up as we hold your head down blindfolded? Oh, I'm going to do it. Then you pull the rope away from them and then you're just face first and ass.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, maybe I do want that, okay?
Yeah.
Give me that ass. But not that hairy ass. It's 5 years, Nicole.
Yeah. And this is accurate.
What accurate of what?
What you just talked about.
Yeah, guys. Oh, you thought there was going to be a big, like, celebration and I had things, like, planned or something? No, that's not the way we do it. Those are the 100th episodes. Those are the to-dos. But this, we just get a super special guest and have a good time.
Yeah. Also, we're too busy planning the Darling Homebody Shopping Network live stream.
When's that happening?
You know, November 30th.
Oh my goodness, it's going to be a rip-rolling good time.
Hell yeah.
Where we will get $1,000 in one night.
Yeah.
I'm going to be hitting promo hard, getting on podcasts. If you have a podcast out there and you want me to guest on it anytime before November 30th, hit me up. I will be available.
Whoa.
Even if I have to record 6 episodes in one day, hey, if that's 6 hours of my day, that's a day well spent to get Nicole that cash.
I also want to do like TikTok live streams every Thursday.
Oh, dang.
Unboxing mystery minis up until the event.
Unboxing my mystery mini. You want to introduce our guest, Nicole?
Yeah.
Are you going to?
It's motherfucking Corwyn.
Okay. Wow, sir.
It's motherfucking Corwyn.
The only time I don't want you to actually take a stab at it because I had things written down.
I may have taken an edible earlier because I need something to do this day, man.
Okay.
You need to have a rip and roaring good time.
Yeah.
And you're depressed.
Exactly.
We're depressed. It's okay.
I'm going to turn Corwyn up a little bit.
I was leaning back from my mic because I am peaking a lot on my recording program.
Well, now I have special plugins that might be able to help out with that. But please, if you can prevent yourself from peaking.
I mean, I can't prevent myself from peaking for me, but also sound good for you right now. Because as you know, I'm not a professional audio engineer.
Yes, you are.
And I have done terrible things now. I have embarrassed myself in front of everyone.
Not everyone. Like 60 people listen to this show.
Everyone jams. Everyone.
Oh, man.
Also that...
Oh, man.
The thing you're referencing wasn't recorded.
I know.
The thing he's referencing, the thing I'm referencing is just like, hey, if you cannot peak, that's great. But I do have technology at my disposal now. It took 5 years to get a deplosive plugin.
You got it now.
You got it. So now I can plosive away.
There's a company that sells a bunch of restoration stuff. It's like 80 to 120. I was like, you want to know what? I got a job. I'm going to buy that. Go to buy it. And guess what? Facebook purchased the company, so you can't buy it. But luckily, hey, if they're not having it for sale, I'm going to pirate this shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So
we love a modern day pirate.
Facebook, you lost out on $120.
Dang, that's expensive.
Damn.
Hey, guys.
That's expensive.
You know our guest from Road to G-Fest 3 discussing Shin Godzilla. This year's Kaiju Lycon discussing a hunky man for Megalon. And episode 115 where he talked about pancakes and Time Ranger with us. And as far back as episode 15, it's the demon with the Corwyn kick. It's Corwyn.
It's me.
Only 4 episodes, and this is the 5th. I guess that's one. You average one a year.
I average one a year. I mean, to be fair, I'm very busy.
Yeah.
But then I also love being on the podcast with you. So I got to make time for at least one a year, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's better than most.
Ooh, I like my statistics better than most. Actually, I've shown up every time I've promised to guest. So
yeah. Some people,
I'm 10 out of 10.
You want to know what? 5 years ago, and I'll reveal that I've brought it up before. There was someone that was supposed to come on the show that had been on the show before, these 2 individuals. And the day they were going to, they had to delay it a week. Then I believe they delayed it 1 more week. And then the 3rd time, they came over to record. And then afterwards, they were going to record an episode with us. And I heard them discussing like, oh, my family's having a cookout today. You want to go? And they're like, oh, yeah, let's go. And I'm clearly hearing them. And then they turn to me and say, hey, James, we're so sorry. We have to delay again. And I'm like, okay, all right, see you guys later. That was PJ and Dana from The Rewind. Go listen to their show. It's great. But it's like, guys, you know I could hear you.
I'm right here.
I may have headphones on, but I'm hearing you guys also in the microphones.
That's so fucking funny.
It is. It's very funny.
Okay, so I don't know how my mic works, but at least it's not that bad. At least it's not that bad. I'm still audibly there, you know? I'm not forgetting that you exist, James.
You actually do know how microphones work. It's a little metal plate and magnets, and it vibrates.
Magnets, and it vibrates, and there are sound waves, and oh my God, some microphones are directional, so they can only get direction from this direction, and some of them are omnidirectional, so it's all the way around, and some of them are all the way around, but not on the top. Some of them are at the top, not on the round.
That's the polar pattern.
Complicated.
I'm a bottom mic. I'm not a top mic.
I mean, we need places for bottom mics and top mics. And side mics.
Nicole's a
and
verse
just very
mic.
versatile mic. Yeah. So dumb.
5 years of dumbness, baby. That's our new motto.
5 years of dumbness?
Or just 5 years of dumb.
5 years of dumb. How far we've come. Talking about verse mics.
We are the dumbest Sentai podcast out there, but also the best dumb Sentai podcast out there.
What are the statistics? How many Sentai podcasts are out there?
There's quite a bit, but those people are more scholarly than we are. I think we might be the only dumb one.
Yeah, I was going to say we might be the only dumb Sentai podcast.
We come on their shows to guest and derail everything, but they love when we're there. But we're listening to them just spew facts, not in a bad way, but we're like, can we get in to start saying our dumb shit yet? You got to give room for our insanity.
I think that's what I like the best about doing podcasts with y'all is that there's just dumb shit. Every once in a while, I try to throw in a fact or two, but who cares?
Yeah.
I'm just here for the dumb shit.
It's like when Paul Scheer and Jason Mantzoukas took over the Chris Gethard show.
That's our goal. To hijack your program and make it our own.
That's our tagline. Just let us hijack your program. That's what we're here for. That's what we guest for, to hijack the program.
Yeah, and I have never been on any show, either as a guest or a co-host, where I am making legit, accurate statements and being not a wild man.
That's a lie. That one episode of This Movie's Gay where I hated the movie and you loved it. You were defending it to your last breath.
What one was that?
You know what one that is.
Oh, the two of us were on the gay bed and breakfast of terror.
Terror.
Well, I was also referencing how on Sweet Child of Time with Steve, he edits the show, so I am there to make poignant statements, so much so that I have predicted huge things in Wheel of Time that everyone listening is like, wait, he's never read any of the books? How is he coming to these conclusions?
I love that we've gotten so off topic of what this is to be Wheel of Time, because I do want to say that I started reading the books and I'm very happy with everything going on. I'm very happy with my choices.
Who's your favorite character so far?
I mean, in the show, I do love Rosamund Pike so much. Yeah. Moraine is just incredible. And yeah, in this latest season, towards the end, I was like, Egwene, hello, girl, get it. Yeah, those are my choices for now.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I love Egwene. And we love Nynaeve because she was in Ninja Steel.
Because she's amazing.
Yeah.
They're all amazing. I've been trying to convince everyone to watch the show, and it's been a struggle because I'm like, please watch it so I can talk about it with you.
Come on the show. Talk about it on Sweet Child of Time.
Now that I'm reading the books, I can offer poignant points, maybe. We won't promise that.
So Corwyn and we had a podcast called This Movie's Gay, 95 episodes, I believe.
Let's just say we have. It's on hiatus. It could come back.
I do say that, but after two...
This is the first time I've heard you say had, so I had to shut it down. I had to shut it down real fast.
95 episodes. That is, besides Nicole, the current running champion of how many shows someone has co-hosted with me. And we had a recurring thing that it went nowhere because we couldn't figure out what it could be. But I'm like, there's something here. And that is, hate has no homo here.
That's a sticker for Nicole's shop.
Yes.
It's just, she's going to make a sticker and that's it.
I figured it out, Corwyn.
What?
We say hate has no, in quotations, no homoed here, because I think that's a hateful statement. No homo?
Hate has no homoed here.
Because hate's, if you're saying no homo, that's hate, baby.
Hate's over here saying no homo, bro, no homo. But hate is actually very homo.
Yeah, he's just like jerking someone off and says no homo, no homo.
No homo. It's not gay if I say no homo.
Hate's just eating pussy out. She's eating pussy out saying no homo. She's gargling squirt saying no homo. At least I didn't say gargling cum, okay? Squirt is clean burning, okay?
Like the soda?
Yeah. I think that's why most dads' favorite soda is Squirt, so they can say it. Say like, oh yeah, I'm going to get a glass of Squirt. Wink, wink.
Yeah, James.
It's the conspiracy theory. to end all conspiracies.
The only people I hear, hey, that's my favorite drink, are dads.
Should we make our own soda brand called Cum?
Oh, they're moist?
No, like a glass of cum. You don't get a glass of moist.
How about
A glass of 69.
or a glass of menstruation?
Why?
A glass of no homo.
Oh, dang. That's hateful, baby.
God damn it.
Man, the white supremacists would be coming for it.
I mean, literally, just so much cum in the world.
They go,
from them.
oh, no homo, but I just came while drinking a glass of no homo.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I was watching gay pornography too, but I'm pretty sure it was the glass of no homo.
I was gay. I was watching gay pornography for the story. It didn't count because I had a no homo.
That's me watching Eating Out, you know?
Us watching Eating Out on the couch together, just like, where are you? Where's the cat?
We have to
Put the cat between us.
There are times when I'm like, I should watch that blowjob scene and crank it because it's a hot ass scene, guys.
Oh my God.
No homo.
There were some raunchy movies we watched.
In the second or third one, that lady just squirts on a window and just leaves it.
What the fuck?
It's ridiculous, Nicole. Those are amazing trash movies we should watch while stoned. Holy Christmas.
Yeah. I mean, when we come back off hiatus, that's what the plot is going to shift from us watching movies together and discussing them to just us watching movies high together and discussing them.
That's been Jose and I on Death to Squids, a Trancers podcast.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's such a title.
Yeah. Well, you gotta, people who don't know, the death is spelled as Jack Death, D-E-T-H, and then Henry quit doing that, and then squids are the trancers. That's what he calls them.
I like that I have a video of both of you, and I just see the cat coming back and forth, and that's what made me really laugh at the pussy squirt thing, is because he came out of the door right when you said it. Oh my God.
Well, Corwyn, I think it's that time in the show to ask you, what is your experience with Spider-Man at large?
Spider-Man at large, I've read some of the comics. I know a decent amount of the Spider-Man lore across different universes, the metaverse, whatever the nerds call these days. I've seen the movies.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen this show. I've seen the cartoon.
Oh, yeah. Which one?
This show is new to me. There are so many that I don't think I could even say the names of them because my brain doesn't work with names like that. But all of the memed ones.
Okay. The one where they're pointing at each other?
Yeah.
The gun one?
With old Aunt May.
I love a young... I want a young Aunt May that's younger than Peter.
Why?
So he's actually raised by his grandparents, and then Peter's Aunt May, because that happens sometimes. Yeah. So
I mean, my aunt is 2 years younger than me.
Exactly. See, and you would be able to relate to that more than an old Aunt May.
Yeah, but I don't go to my aunt that's 2 years younger than me for like advice and all those things.
That's why you go to your grandparents. That's who you would be hanging out with.
Like, fuck Aunt May, actually. Where's Spider-Man's grandparents? Where are they at?
But it would add a new wrinkle. All of a sudden, he's in school with his Aunt May, and then he's like, oh, I gotta save my Aunt May at the skating rink.
I've got to save Aunt May at the skating rink. And then my grandpa Ben told me that with great power comes great responsibility, and he died in my arms.
And then she's also upset because she has to deal with her grandfather, or I guess dad.
Her father.
Her dad dying.
It would be her father dying. Damn. Somebody call Marvel up. You need to be on the writing staff.
And it's not Peter's fault this time. It's Aunt May's fault because she said, "Oh, Dad, I'm going to the movies," but she really went to a boy's house. So when he went to pick her up at the movies, it was getting robbed and then he gets shot. So now Aunt May has to deal with her father's death. Well, Spider-Man just gets to fuck off and do whatever.
Spider-Man's just fucking around, finding out, not really caring. Aunt May gets the alien symbiote and becomes Venom.
Oh my goodness.
There we go.
And Peter's just on the beach sipping a tall glass of no homo.
Oh my God.
And there with his boyfriend, Harry.
Yeah. Oh my God. We can make this woke, guys.
I mean, if we're talking about Spider-Man, you can't talk about Spider-Man without the actual, like, tension between Spider-Man and Harry.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when are they going to kiss?
Or maybe...
When's it happening?
We can get a love, like, V, because we don't want it to be a triangle, between Harry and Aunt May. Like, Aunt May also likes Harry, so maybe he's going to be Uncle Harry. We don't know. Peter has to make his move towards a bisexual, maybe pansexual Harry Osborn.
That sounds like some trauma waiting to happen. I don't want Aunt May anywhere near that.
Okay.
V.
What about his
Gotta keep
vicious
her out of
V?
it.
You want him near that.
Wow.
What? Define vicious V.
Just like a cum
What's
gutter.
the Webster
A cum gutter that's gonna just destroy you.
Just a very enthralling cum gutter. Got it.
So deep and wide that nothing gets stuck in there. No one's having to clean that gunk out. It just slips right down.
You spill some no homo. It
Spilled some no homo
goes
down the
right
cum
up.
gutter and it clears it all out.
It
It's
goes
good.
straight to the gooch.
Multi-purpose soda we're making here.
Oh, yeah. It's so alcoholic. Yes, it's an alcoholic beverage now, guys, that it
It
cleans.
sanitizes. Yeah.
It's got the alcohol content of Everclear. It's going great.
It's for locos, but it won't make you loco enough to kiss your best friend.
No, it will. That's why it's called no homo.
No, what? Oh, because you can excuse everything.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
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 You go to a high school reunion and you say, "Hey, I heard like you were in gay pornography," and he's like, "No, did you see me? It was sponsored by No Homo, so like that means I'm just gay for pay, okay? I need that
I had
sponsor."
a no homo in my hand the whole time. The whole time.
I have the logo tramp stamped, okay?
Oh my God. On your dick.
No, not on the dick, Nicole, where a tramp stamp goes.
Tramp stamp on your dick.
I mean, I know people have tattoos on their dick, but like, what is that tattoo called? Is it just a dick tat? This is the knowledge I need to know. And who first thought I would like my erect penis to have a tattoo on it?
I think Mad Magazine started them because they would tattoo the dick when it's hard and fully erect. So then when it shrinks, it makes a new picture. Like the back of a Mad Magazine.
I know it's not correct, but my first thought was just shrinky dinks.
Uh-huh.
That's what a dick is.
Yeah.
That's been tattooed. It's just a shrinky dink.
I like to call it a growy dink.
It's not a showy dink. It's a growy dink.
God damn it.
5 years of dumbness, guys. That's the name of the episode.
5 years of dumbness.
Yes.
All right. Do you want to get into today's episode?
Sure.
Sure.
All right. We are discussing Spider-Man episode 15 entitled Our Promise to Live. A quick rundown of this. Spider-Man meets a kid who's been bullied because he's got a goddamn hole in his heart and he's like, ugh. And it looks like a kid who ate too much butter and then he's just like seizing up on the ground. And then the kid goes to the hospital and that's really the story. And Spider-Man promises to hang out with him again. Spider-Man.
The other part of never having seen this show is I just think it's hilarious when you take Spider-Man out of New York with all the skyscrapers and stick him somewhere else. Like at one point he was at a park with Forrest and I was like, how are you going to swing around? What are you doing? And then the one building they were at, he was just crawling around the building. There was nowhere for him to swing.
Oh, yeah.
Until they ended up at that random fight at the end where he just appeared at a construction place, I guess.
Of course.
They were in the middle of the streets and then he was there. I was like, how did he get there? Why did he go there?
Because that's where they were able to film.
Spider-Man can't go anywhere unless he can be filmed.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he's a reporter, or not a reporter. That's why he's a photographer.
Not in this.
Not in this. Oh my God.
His girlfriend's the photographer, and he's a dirt bike racer.
His girlfriend's the photographer. Well, Mary Jane is also journalist sometimes. Maybe all the time. I don't know enough about Mary Jane, honestly.
You're too busy discussing Harry Osborn.
I'm too busy discussing Harry. Yeah, it was wild. And then how the pipes were like attacking him.
Yeah.
So like, why did you go to the pipes for them to attack you, sir?
Maybe they were on the other side of the pipes just like feeding in explosives.
That's a lot of men putting things in pipes, James.
Well, it was a horned triceratops. Wow. And he's the one blowing things up.
He needs to blow that load elsewhere.
No. He's trying to blow it right on a Spider-Man.
And he's trying to blow it right on Spider-Man. And Spider-Man made that kid a promise that he would be there before the surgery. And that kid was so upset.
Guys, would you go to surgery before Spider-Man showed up?
Yes.
I mean, you don't have a choice.
Oh, as a kid, I'd go kicking and screaming so hard that my heart would give out.
Oh my God.
I mean, that's what it seemed like to me. I was like, why does Spider-Man keep sending him shit? Why does Spider-Man keep getting him so excited?
Oh, yeah.
His heart cannot take that.
He also brings him up into a tree. This is negligence. This is child endangerment.
That's so fucking funny.
A child should not be who just all of a sudden starts having a seizure or a heart condition problem. He will fall out of that tree.
Yeah, normally Peter's like a genius.
Oh, no, not here.
This Spider-Man was not named Peter. He was not a genius. He was cute, though.
Very.
Was cute. Not a genius. With a little brother that's a bully?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, not the little rude-ass shit.
Don't you just love a himbo with a bully brother?
I do love a himbo. All strings attached.
Mm-hmm.
That was wild. I'm glad I've added it to my Spider-Verse knowledge.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Do you think he's going to show up in Into the Spider-Verse?
He was supposed to. For a split second, he shows up, but Lord and Miller said to people, hey, in the second movie, he's going to show up. Oh, wait, it's a part 2 as well. We haven't seen part 1
Yeah, there's
yet.
a part 2.
So maybe in part 2.
Okay, so you haven't seen the second movie, the part 1 of the second movie? Oh my God. I mean, good for you. I wanted to tell everyone. You've already revealed that it's a part 1 and part 2, but I didn't know that going in. And I watched the movie and I was so mad when the movie ended. And I was like, those motherfuckers gave me half a story. What the fuck? Yeah, I was mad about it. So I'm glad that you've avoided the anger.
It does end with Miles Morales begging Peter from, like the drunk Peter who had his life not together, just begging him like, please, can you just go in the convenience store and buy me some no homo? And then
please,
Peter says, I don't know. Winks at camera, part 2 to come.
CUM.
Yeah.
Because that's our other soda brand. We've got to put in all the branding everywhere, No homo.
And we are in litigation right now to acquire from Dr. Pepper Snapple Group the Squirt brand.
Wait, is Squirt from Dr. Pepper? Is that the same company now?
Yeah, it's a 7-Up brand, but it's 7-Up, Dr. Pepper, and Snapple are all under the same umbrella.
And Squirt, you can't forget Squirt. That's the Four Corners.
Daddy's favorite drink.
Daddy's favorite drink. I mean, I always see Squirt when I go back home to Tennessee. I see it everywhere. I never see it up here, though.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
That's wild. Chicago, where's the squirt?
Give it to us.
Give me the squirt.
Dr. Pepper just sprays it on everyone. That's what juggalos should be doing instead of spraying Faygo. They should be spraying squirt.
They should be squirting on them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait. They squirt. They spray Faygo on people?
So if you go to an Insane Clown Posse concert, they just throughout the entire thing, they shake up 2 liters. They'll like hit it on the ground and it spritz up and it sprays the crowd. They have big old hoses and wiggle worms spraying out soda pop.
Wild. I feel like I learned something new every single podcast with you, James.
Yeah.
I learn a new fun fact. And that's a great place to live, I think.
Corwyn, this is technically our 100th podcast, it's excluding, like a formulaic or whatever like that. When it comes to this movie's gay and this podcast, Mostly Speaking Sentai, that's 100 episodes.
And we haven't we've barely touched on the subject matter, which is how it should always be.
Uh-huh. So my first no is that this kid, his name is Junichi. He's buying a bunch of groceries. He has a little, just a handbag. And a bunch of baseball players, that includes the bully brother. His name is Takuji. He's there, and they're like, that handbag makes you look like a girl. And it would have been so great if all of them are like, you suck, push him down, and they leave, but one stays by. And the one who said that handbag makes you look like a girl, he says, so you want to go steady or something?
The one that said that was Spider-Man's little brother.
Oh,
yeah.
Maybe wants to go steady.
Yeah, his boyfriend has a pinhole in his heart that he's going to fill.
And I can nurse you back to health. I love a broken boy.
Terrible.
And these kids start calling this child a penny pincher because he just has a couple cucumbers, some tofu, enough for a 10-year-old. This is 4 meals.
It could be a translation thing.
Oh, that could be it as well. But
which means that they're just making fun of him for being poor.
Oh, that could be it too.
That really was what it came across as to me.
But still, a child? All children should be penny pinchers. They don't have an income.
Yeah.
I feel like, and that's a shame, be like, oh, cool, a cucumber. Oh, cool, some natto. They had natto, right?
Yeah.
I think that was one of the things in the bag. Those are some bullies. Those are some rude-ass children.
I think they just hate fun.
They hate everything.
Or they just hate nutritional items. They're like, where are your Takis and your flaming hot Cheetos?
Yeah, but what decade was this set in?
78.
Okay, were Takis around in 78?
Probably not.
That's why.
Where's your pork rinds?
Ooh, a good old pork rind.
But yeah, this kid's bag gets hit down in Spider-Man season. He's like, hey, brother, why are you bullying him? Get out of here. We'll talk when we get home. And he walks this kid to their house, to his house, and the kid's just making food. And Spider-Man's like, hey, so where are your parents? Where's your dad? And oh boy, Spider-Man, Toei Spider-Man specifically, no spouse left unwidowed because no one has. If you see a kid in this show with 2 parents, guess what? Either one of those parents is going to die before the end of the episode, or the child will die.
Yeah.
Or one of the parents is going to be a villain.
And they die.
And they die.
And they die.
And they die.
It's without fail.
Amazing. You also glanced over that before he took him home, because his shit little brother threw his groceries on the ground, Spider-Man brought him to the grocery store and bought him a bunch of bananas.
Oh, dang. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, he bought him a bunch of groceries, but prevalent in shot were just bananas.
Nicole, this makes sense because from our last episode with Masked Rider, he's probably going to fashion that banana into a pinprick shaped thing and shove that into the kid's heart, and then he's saved.
Yeah, like
am-
just like when you shove a banana into a keyhole and
then-
it fits perfectly, making
A
a
key.
copy of that key.
Yeah.
Did that happen?
It happened in an episode of Master Rider that we watched for the Halloween special. It was wild.
I hated it.
You loved it. If it were in HD, you would have been fawning over it.
Oh my God. That's great. That's great. Bananas are so versatile.
It's a monster who just like gingerly smushes it into a keyhole, and then he goes weep, 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 and then it flashes, and then when he unlocks it, pulls it out, and it's just a shape of a skeleton key now.
That's not even like how keys work.
No, it is. It is.
Oh my God.
What are you, a locksmith now?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yes. I mean,
I own keys. What are you talking about?
I own keys. Look, here's a key right here. Right here, I have key.
I have a lock of Smiths. What's the Mormon dude's name? John Smith?
Sure.
It just sounds so made up. I have a lock of John Smith's hair, so I'm a locksmith.
Why do you have that?
Because I'm a devout Mormon.
Why aren't the Mormons like fighting you right now to take it?
Because I kind of stole it.
Is this like National Treasure level stole it? Like, did the hairs lead you to the promised land?
No, I'm just goofing them.
You know, I stole a treasure and I'm just goofing with it.
I'm just goofing.
Yeah.
I'm just goofing.
I'm putting it on Henry and I say, you decree Mormonism now. I dress him up as like a little pilgrim.
Like it's his toupee.
Yeah, it's like his toupee.
Yeah. Okay. That is goofing on him.
I drape it across my like pelvis and take dick pics and I say, ho ho, I do decree. No homo.
How much hair is it?
It's a whole lock. Like I could just, it's like that long, you know? Maybe 7 inches.
That's a big lock of hair.
It was like they cut his ponytail, kind of like Egwene had done.
Wow.
Not the whole ponytail.
Oh, the
John
whole
Smith. Was he donating that to the children? Gonna get some wigs made?
We got it from his tomb.
Oh, good. Dug it up,
Uh-huh.
burn the body.
Yeah.
Can't leave no evidence.
Oh, well, also, I was afraid he'd come back as a vampire and haunt me.
Oh, 100%.
Uh-huh. Because I desecrated his grave.
It's very much gonna be. There's a scary movie coming out mid-November on Thanksgiving, and that's the vibe you're giving me right now.
Yeah.
James, we're gonna go watch that movie.
We should. I think
gonna-
isn't it just on Hulu?
I don't know, but we're gonna watch it wherever it is.
We'll find
wherever
it.
it may be. We'll find it. We're gonna watch it. We may or may not talk about it somewhere where other people can hear.
James will monetize it somehow.
Well, yeah, I'll be taking pictures
that
of me.
money.
I'll be taking pictures with that lock on me.
And then we're gonna put no homo just on the screen in the corner, a little
Mhm.
watermark.
That's how we get paid. It's a sponsored post.
It's a sponsored post. We're paying ourselves.
I'll geotag each post and I'll say, come and find me, Church of Latter-day Saints. And then I'm like creeping away. I'm going to be in a Hamburglar costume.
Oh my god.
But instead of his locks, I'll just have attached to the hat our friend John's hair. Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad you've moved on to having the locks attached to the hat. You're not just constantly sending the Mormon church pictures of your dick with
Oh, no. That's just sometimes. That's to sell my underwear on
sometimes.
sniffer.com. There's a big Mormon population on that.
Don't forget to put it in your socks too. Like get some of that foot money too. I hear there's a lot.
I
Yeah.
thought you were saying like maybe there's a tradition where like you put hair in socks. I was like, huh? Is that good luck?
No, I just feel like foot people would enjoy it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know any in person, so I can't ask them. At least no one that has told me they're a foot person. And if you are a foot person and know me in person, don't tell me because I don't want to know.
I do want to know so I can show you my sniffies. So then you're like, oh, James, I'll throw you some bones.
Yeah.
I mean, just steal my socks when I'm not looking. Just I don't want to know.
I mean, don't do that. I don't have a lot of socks, so like if you steal my socks, replace them with new socks.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. If you want my socks because you like feet, do that for me too. Steal my socks and replace them with new ones.
But also don't steal my socks, aka our cat socks.
Yeah, socks can stay. Will not be putting the wig on socks.
I mean, I do, and he decrees things for the Latter-day Saints. Unofficially, but technically officially. And I kind of burnt the body,
That's how it works.
I burnt the body so, like, there's no other, like, this is the only real piece of John Smith left.
Yeah. I mean, you had to. He would have come back as a vampire. His bones maybe made a ghost.
Yeah.
To haunt you. You can't have that.
And I dumped his ashes in the Vatican, so.
I thought you were going to say
And now they're stuck there.
Oh, no.
Like
he cut off his ass, put the ashes on it.
I dumped his
and then
ass
dumped
in the
it.
Vatican.
Okay.
I dumped his ass. We were dating for a time, and I dumped his ass in front of the Pope. It's official.
I think in a past life, me and John might have had a thing.
I mean, I believe it. You know, I see the affinity you have with the hair, and I know it's personal for you.
Mm-hmm. When Nicole is sleeping, I say, Nicole, you have hair now. You have the littlest wig in the world.
Ew.
Or I guess if I position it correctly and you have your beanie cap on, I could give you
Sure.
bangs.
Yeah.
Just a little bangs.
Just loose bangs.
Ew.
You said it's a ponytail that got cut off. You could make a whole ass wig with that.
I don't want to cut the stuff.
Oh, you don't want to lose any more hair.
No.
Okay.
The full strands is what I need. Let me be very frank. I shaved his whole head. I put it in a ponytail and shaved it.
Wow.
So it's just like a weird, like it is like cap shaped on one side.
Mm-hmm.
So you could really you're like, this is a pre-made wig. It's just not supported on the front.
I did shave his whole body, but the pubes are for me.
Okay.
Those are your pubes now.
Yeah.
You've surgically changed them.
I made a merkin out of them.
Oh my god. This title of this episode is just No Homo John Smith's pubes.
Oh, no, it's 5 years of dumb. Okay, so the kid seizes up in the kitchen while making his stuff, and he's like, it's fine. He goes, I'll be fine once the seizure passes, then stands up and he's like, all right, back to making food.
Relatable.
really
am I
did.
right?
Yes. Let me just take a moment to sob, and then I'm gonna get up and act like nothing happened.
Yeah.
And another touching moment, I guess not touching, but it's crazy. This is 1978. Spider-Man goes back home and he's talking to Takuji and he's like, hey, you think just because you're in sports, you can bully someone that just playing soccer means you demand respect? No, not at all. Sports don't determine your worth as a man.
Hell yeah. Preach it, Spider-Man. This Spider-Man doesn't swing from a web, but he does preach.
He does.
Soapbox all day.
And then Spider-Man swings this kid in a tree, like in full Spider-Man.
That was wild. Because he just like stood up sideways on the tree and was like, let me grab his arm and just walk him up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a weird way to climb a tree. Also weird. You watch this child have a seizure and your first thought is, we're going to play on the playground together. I'm going to have him do this little flippy flip. And then I'm going to make him climb a tree.
You got to keep that heart active, and eventually it'll
Not
muscle
if there's
so
a
hard.
hole in it.
But it's a muscle. Eventually, it'll get so strong that hole closes tight.
No.
Yeah, you got to work it out.
I don't know enough about hearts to say yes or no to that.
Yeah, Nicole, are you a cardiologist?
Yeah.
You're barely a cardiganologist.
I was certified by Henry.
Henry can't do shit. Oh, religiously.
Yeah.
Yeah. You put the
Okay.
wig on, and Henry said, Nicole is now a heart surgeon.
Yeah.
It is decreed.
Deemed by Christian Science.
Exactly.
Christian Science.
It's crazy, Corwyn. You're on episode 15. You're on 115, and we are discussing episode 15 of Spider-Man today.
I'm in my 15 era.
Uh-huh. Like Taylor Swift.
Like Taylor Swift. I'm just re-releasing all of my hit tracks and selling out venues that are way too big.
You're re-recording all the This Movie's Gay, but also recording my part so you can have them, you have the rights to it.
It's just like I'm re-recording them. I'm also re-recording you with my voice.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to release them on Facebook. Just Facebook. That's it. It's just going to be in Meta.
Okay.
No YouTube, no Twitch.
None.
No Spotify.
0.
Just Meta.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. This is the future, James. This is the future.
Also, Meta has a sponsorship equaled with No Homo.
Yeah. That's what that's why I'm doing it, to promote the No Homo brand. I think once we really get established in the soda market, that we can go on into the sticker market, because the sticker market is huge. And then we can get established in the real estate market. We're going to have No Homo offices everywhere. It'll be like Google, but like 10 times better.
Guys, this just in, exclusive for the 5th year anniversary special. No Homo is officially on the blockchain. We have minted shrinky-dink tattoos that you can put on the metaverse on your penis.
Oh my God.
On your penis.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, you think you can have an NFT on your penis in real life? No, that's in the metaverse.
It's on your penis, and then for the bottoms, it's the tramp stamp. That way, it all connects. Everyone is No Homo.
And just so everyone knows, everyone had an energy concern. It burns a lot of fossil fuels when it comes to minting on the blockchain. But the No Homo blockchain runs on No Homo because, again, there's so much alcohol in it.
No, the No Homo blockchain. Sorry, James. I forgot to send you the memo. The No Homo blockchain runs on cum.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah. I thought it would be more like eco-friendly and also just like, I don't know, tastier.
The No Homo cock brain, am I right? But no homo. I got cock on the brain, no homo.
No Homo will cure it all. Oh, yeah, that's after real estate pharmaceuticals. There we go.
Yes, guys, we're getting in the game.
We're getting in the game.
This is also good for anyone who has a concern that Pfizer might be putting microchips in vaccines. No Homo. We're giving you the guarantee.
100% guarantee there will be.
Exactly. We're not hiding anything, okay?
We're telling you straight up, we're putting a microchip to control your homo urges.
Uh-huh. So you don't need to worry about that either.
So you don't have to worry about it.
So if you end up doing something that could be deemed by your priest or your pastor as homosexual acts, you can just blame it on the ding-dang microchip inside of you.
Yeah, you can pull it up on your app, just open Grindr, and there's your microchip right there. And you say, look, Mr. Priest, I see you on here. You son of a bitch.
Uh-huh.
No homo.
You think I wasn't going to notice the glory hole that you put in the confessional booth? Who else would be behind there, sir? You're the only one with the key. Yeah, I bought a banana to make a copy, but that's not going to work.
Sir, I know it's you because I recognize the off-brand No Homo dick tattoo you got.
I know that's just a rub-on. A temporary tattoo.
It's a temporary. I know it is.
Which you get from purchasing 5 cases of No Homo. You take off the proof of purchase and you mail it in. First thing you get is a collection of rub-on tattoos.
Okay.
And
and then some of them are misspelled because spelling's hard. But No Homo's real.
You better believe they're all getting rubbed off, though.
Yeah. That's how you put the tattoo on. You rub off the tattoo.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That's how it works.
Mm-hmm. And you better believe.
It's science.
It works. Hunty. No homo, though. No homo when I say hunty.
Oh my God.
15 episodes into this Spider-Man, though, the spider suit is showing wear and tear.
The Spider-Man suit has drawn-on eyes, and that's all I can see whenever it's...
You ever been so excited that you started doing pull-ups with your pail? Because that's what happens to Takuji and this kid. They're like, oh, yeah, I believe you actually met Spider-Man. And they just start doing pull-ups. Yeah, we're going to meet Spider-Man again.
Yeah.
Spider-Man's little brother is like, I got yelled at for bullying, so now I'm going to be nice. But also, yeah, I've never in my life been so excited that I did pull-ups. But maybe that's some gay shit. You know, I've been on that no homo for a while.
Yeah. You don't want to be doing pull-ups with your pals.
Yeah, yeah.
The only pull-ups I did with my pals was in the playpen when I was on Rugrats, okay? Because pull-ups is a type of diaper.
And you were on Rugrats?
Yes, I was a funky head kid, okay? I looked disgusting. My neck was too small for my head.
Too thin.
Yeah. It was like if you put a popsicle straw into a watermelon.
What is a popsicle straw?
A popsicle stick.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you've never heard of a popsicle straw? It's, you put a straw in and then you start blowing into it. It melts a little, then you suck up and you keep doing that.
Oh,
well,
okay.
Aren't there some of those make your own at home popsicles that have the little stick at the end,
Yeah.
And the little cup, and then sometimes the little stick does have a little straw on it.
Oh.
Whoa.
I've seen that before. I don't know why.
Yeah. So we find out from the mom in this that the kid's heart has a pinprick, but his father was a big prick. She's glad he died, so much so that car accident was no accident. She cut the brakes.
I was like, I must have blacked out during that part. She knew that she was going to meet Spider-Man soon. She was going to be in the Spider-Man episode. So she was like, I've got to kill my husband. Otherwise, I'm going to be the dead one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who
Whoa.
else would it be? Just dead mom. Dead mom all the time.
Oh,
so
my
I got to kill the
goodness.
husband so that it can't be dead mom.
Oh, my goodness.
She was just looking out for herself.
We find out that Spider-Man is the cause of all these parent deaths.
Yeah, Spider-Man murders them with his bare hands.
He loves familicide.
He does. Because then he's like, I mean, the child was next. The plan of climbing the tree was to throw the child out of it, clearly.
Yeah, if the dad was in the picture, the kid would have died from that heart surgery.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 100%. Spider-Man would have been doing the heart surgery for some reason.
He would have found his longest. He would have gone to a pin cushion and was like, "Oh, where's my longest pin cushion? Where? Oh, this is a child chest deep pin cushion." And he just stabs it into the kid real quick, and he's like, "Ow, what was that?"
It's like, now you have a heart problem.
Uh-huh.
And I fixed it because I'm Spider-Man.
Thwip. Spider-Man has a lot of powers.
Swing!
Spider-Man has a lot of powers, but he's never recognized for his penmanship because here, oh boy, it's fantastic.
Yeah, he wrote two whole ass notes.
Turned one into an airplane.
And his sister saw them both.
Yeah.
Did not recognize.
Maybe she never gets notes from him.
He never writes to her. He's a bad brother.
Or maybe the spider blood gave him better penmanship, so she hasn't seen it since he became Spider-Man.
Fair. You know, I think you're onto something.
I only have 2 more notes, I think.
Throw them at us. Swing them at us.
So Spider-Man finally sees Hitomi's boss, who I guess works at the Women's Weekly or the Weekly Woman. That's what it's called. And he sees her, but he's calibrating his little watch thing to see where the Iron Cross Army people are in disguise. And then he sees her, oh my God, that's Amazonas. And when he confronts her, he says, I know who you really are, which is me whenever I see a werewolf outside of a full moon period. I'm just seeing humans and I say, I know who you are. You're a werewolf.
Mhm.
I thought you were seeing a werewolf outside of the full moon, and I was like, James, are you just going to the zoo and looking at wolves?
Oh, I've seen some werewolves out at the zoo.
At the zoo? Were they in the cages?
Yeah, eating humans.
What zoo was this?
Zootopia.
I don't want to go to that zoo. Oh, whoa! Zootopia got dark.
Yeah. You see in the second Zootopia, there are humans that are kept in cages.
There are two Zootopias?
Oh, the one I'm writing there is.
Now, does this fall in line with the comics where Judy gets pregnant?
And then the guy's like, "No, you have to keep the baby."
And then she's like, nah, bruh.
I'm not gonna do
Goodbye.
it.
Yeah, you're keeping with that story? Got it.
See, I don't like that comic because if you really want it to be believable, right-wing people who are making comics, maybe try and show us the consummation.
Are they married?
I just want to see Judy naked.
Oh, that's where you go get the furry artist to draw that for you.
I mean, I have seen it
oh.
in the script I'm
I mean,
writing.
are you just looking for more, I got? Oh, in the script you're okay. You hired all the best furry artists to make the storyboard for you, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're giving work to the community using all the no homo money.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm rolling in it now, guys. Don't even go to patreon.com/MLM pod. I don't need it anymore. I do, guys, so badly.
Please sign up.
Because this just in, the stock just plummeted on no homo. Guess what? People saw through it. It's hateful.
It's so hateful.
We got canceled for we're asleep. That's how unwoke we got. And even the right is kind of iffy on it.
Ooh, we went too far. We full circled ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Well, now we're in shambles and we need to make more podcasts.
Patreon.com/MLM pod. My last note is, in the end, Spider-Man goes back and sees this kid after surgery, but he's just upside down on the window, and he's just looking in high off his gourd, and the kid looks high off his gourd at Spider-Man is like, ah.
The thing that got me there was that he was on the window and he just kept moving his hands. He just kept like moving them up and down. He was like, I'm a little creepy crawly spider on the window. Hoo-hoo. It's like, that was a choice. Spider, I feel like you could just stay still.
Yeah.
I mean, even real spiders just kind of stay still. Why are you moving? Why are you doing it?
Because then he needs to also look like a man. So Spider stays still if he was just still. Oh, that's creepy. He's a spider. But he also needs to be a man.
And men dance on windows.
No, men always moving smooth, baby.
He's got to move his arm so that he knows, so that the kid knows Spider-Man's not a spider. He's a Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it
Otherwise it's
also like just
scary.
a little bit of like camo? Yeah, it's scary because it's like camouflage. So if he's not moving, the kid can't see him.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Because that bright ass red suit can't be seen
Yeah.
Yeah.
anywhere.
The kid's colorblind. You didn't get that either?
I didn't get. Is everyone colorblind?
Yeah.
The way he was crawling around that hospital, like my whole thing was, why didn't he just go in and change in the hospital?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He could have gone to, like, change, then, like, go into the hospital, find the nearest public restroom, and then change, or quickly crawl under the bed, change there, then come out and be like, hey, guys, I'm Spider-Man.
Yeah, there's so many better ways. And I thought it would be, like, a fun... I was like, oh, he's just going to fight all these Iron Cross people to get to the kid in time. He's just going to start bashing some heads. Mm-hmm. No, he just crawled everywhere.
It's a stealth mission.
That was truly the most spider-like thing. He was like, I'm crawling around. I'm being a little creepy crawly.
I'm a crawly creepy.
I'm a crawly creepy over here in my bright red suit with the drawn-on eyes. One of them is a little off shape, so it looks a little funny.
He's got a lazy eye. Deal with it.
It wasn't lazy eye. It was more like normal eye, excited eye. One of them was like, I'm a little more open.
Oh, he's looking all like, hey.
Yeah.
You can't see me from that far away. Let me do this. There we go.
Yeah. That was Spider-Man's mask.
I looked like a Scooby-Doo villain from the
Necessary.
first season.
You can live in your Scooby-Doo villain era. Just live in it. Own it. It.
I'd win. The Scooby-Doo gang, those meddling kids wouldn't be able to meddle me. I'd pay them off.
I mean, I feel like they would start meddling and then I'd just go, be gay, do crimes. And then they wouldn't know what to do. They'd be like, oh, okay. And I'd be like, kids, capitalism's bad. I'm fighting against it. And they'd be like, oh, okay. Sure. We'll help you with that.
I'm actually like haunting this hotel because I'm trying to turn it into a gay bed and breakfast of terror.
Yes. And then you just give Scooby and Shaggy some food.
Mm-hmm.
Steal Velma's glasses. She'll never know anything going on.
She can't see red then.
She can't see red then. Go to tea with Daphne. She's reasonable. And Fred, just tell him he looks pretty.
Give him a can of no homo and go to town.
Oh my God.
A can of no homo. And Fred has a good time.
Uh-huh. Well, guys, we're just about done with today's episode. But Corwyn, in this series, or I guess not in this series, generally not in this series, though, Spider-Man gets his power or her power from being bit by a radioactive spider and then gets spider-like powers. If you were to be given superpowers in this fashion, what animal would you want biting you, and how would you use those animals' powers to take down the Iron Cross Army?
Oh, James, that is an excellent question. I mean, I don't really want to get bitten by a Komodo dragon, but I feel like if a Komodo dragon bit me and I got powers from it, they would be awesome. I would be a big old dragon, and I would flatten all of the buildings, and the Iron Cross wouldn't be an issue anymore because they'd all be dead along with all the normal people.
Yeah, they do live in a like underground layer, so you could just keep smashing that until it all caves in. They're dead.
Yeah. And then I'd be like, dragon.
Then you get your long tongues just licking things for the rest of eternity.
No homo, though.
What if you were a big dragon and you had that super long tongue? What things around the world, what monuments would you want to wrap that tongue around?
When I picture a dragon, I'm picturing more of a Western dragon. I'm not picturing the dragon with the long tongue.
Well, I'm picturing a Komodo dragon made
just
big.
a giant Komodo dragon.
A bipedal
no.
one.
I'm picturing like, because it's comic book, logic. So instead of turning into Komodo dragon, I would turn into a real dragon. So I'd be, with the wings and everything.
Okay, what monument would you want to hug with your wings?
I would perch on top of the carbon carbide building, the one in Chicago with the gold foil top that was made as a fuck you to the prohibitionists. Yeah,
guys, just say F you to that. What would be pretty cool is you have fire, right?
Yeah, so I'd be on top of that building, and it's got a gold top, and it's all like green, so it's cute. Looks like a champagne bottle, and that's where I would perch.
Then you could go to D.C. and then brand the no homo logo into the Washington Monument, baby.
Yeah. You got to get me a big old stencil, and I'll breathe fire on it.
And there we have it, guys. 5 years old, and we're still kicking. But right now, we have a little pinprick in our heart, so please go to patreon.com/MLM Pod, where for $5 a month, you get exclusive content every single Friday and help us fill this pin of a hole.
Please, sir, help me fill my pin of a hole.
And if you're a $10 patron, you get exclusive content monthly on top of the weekly stuff. Just released Hack-O-Lantern with our manager, Z. That was a fun episode. And you get shout-outs on every single free feed podcast. So let's begin with those, starting with Steve F., Eric Berry of Ranger Command Power Hour, Alex Z, the Waz, Orion, Jordan B, the Chaos Witch, my mother. Is that the... I am doing this off the top of my head.
You're doing a great job.
I would have missed Nicole's brother and my Bickle brother in common law, Joshua Jacus, Steve Barnes, a sweet child of time, and Intro Void, the womb in which I emerged, my mother, Lil Corey's BFF and roommate, or former roommate, Shane, that fed, oh my God, today's guest, twitch.tv/Corwinning, it's Corwyn, and from the Rom Complex and Formulaic, a podcast in script writing, it's R2 Shelby 2. Guys, what do you have to plug?
What do you mean, guys? Which one of us?
I don't know, Corwyn.
Okay.
Yeah, you already said it. Twitch.tv/Corwinning. Also, this movie's gay. It's just on hiatus, y'all. It's coming back.
We haven't released an episode in 2 years, but still gets more downloads than the active Sweaty Time Pro Wrestling.
Yeah, we're going to come back. We'll be back
someday. Nicole?
Keep your peepers peeled for the Darling Homebody Shopping Network. Live stream mega sale on November 30th. Details to come. While you're at it, go to darlinghomebody.com to look at all the cool stuff that I make and sell. And you can follow me at Darling Homebody on the social medias.
Yeah! And hey guys, thank you so much. If you've been here all 5 years or if you just started today, we truly appreciate it so much. I've been James.
I'm Nicole.
And I'm Corwyn.
And we've been Mostly Speaking
Spider-Man.
Do we do Spider-Man at the end or do we do Sentai?
Don't know.
Hey guys, 5 years. We know what we're doing. Bye.
Bye.
Butter's here.
Butter.
Butter.
This has been a Marshland Media production, produced by James McCollum. For more content, please visit mlmpod.com. To support our network and have access to exclusive podcasts, head over to patreon.com/MLMpod and sign up today. Oh, yeah.